makeup, and I'm just thinking about like how whenever I think about myself and I say something negative, it kind of makes me spiral into this shame-ridden behavior. And so I was just thinking about, because yesterday I found my childhood pictures and I was like thinking all these negative things about myself, but it's like I was just growing up and I was literally just growing into my looks, and so I shouldn't be like calling myself ugly for being in my awkward phase back then. And so like whenever I insult myself in some way, I sort of start to feel shame because I really shouldn't be talking about myself like that. Like, and so I just realized that like as you grow up, you learn to navigate through your negative self-talk, and you kind of just learn that that old pattern of thinking is just so like lame. Ugh. You know, like, because I was looking at my pictures and I was like, she's so innocent, she doesn't know better, you know, like I'm just looking at her and she's like doing the best that she can. Some of my pictures were like super cringy though. I will not lie, and I'm never gonna post them because I'm a little embarrassed, but like, yeah, like part of me also kind of wants to protect that little girl that I see in that picture. Like, so I don't want to be like, oh my god, I was so ugly. Like, no, I don't want to be like that. Like, that's my inner child, and I don't ever want to disrespect my inner child or make myself feel like how other people made me feel at that time, which was that I was ugly and that I was dumb, or you know, whatever the case was. As I'm in a different room now, so like even now as an adult, I look at myself and sometimes I still over analyze myself, and I pick at little small things, even though clearly I'm beautiful. I mean, congratulations! I still have somewhat insecurities about myself and about my weight. I mean, you guys can't see my body, but like obviously that can change. But yeah, like, so like even still today, like in my childhood I was always insecure, and I feel like I still carry that insecurities with me now. Even though I see myself in a better light, I still tend to look out for like little like my forehead is textured, and it's like little stuff like that where I still pick out little stuff about myself. And I think that like as I'm growing up, I'm learning to kind of, like I said earlier, be more gracious about myself and like be more caring with how I regard myself. So I'm slowly learning to like uncondition myself to do that. I think we do that a lot with like social media, and we kind of look at ourselves and we think that we're not good enough. So like as I'm growing up, I'm slowly learning to decondition myself to that type of thinking, and I think that we should all try to do that as well, and not be so self-deprecating. Like, you know, let's love on ourselves. You know, I grew up and I had to deal with that type of energy from people, and I don't ever want to inflict that on myself. But you know, sometimes I do find myself, sorry, I just wanted to add this, sometimes I do find myself like in that kind of mindset. I'm just realizing that like I just don't want to talk to myself like that, inflict so much judgment on myself or be harsh on myself anymore. Because as I'm growing up, like I just realized that I have to be gracious with myself, and like that's just something that everybody needs to learn. Everybody needs to learn to like be patient with themselves and like forgive themselves, and learn that and within certain circumstances, you're doing the best that you can. Like, that's all you really can do, is do the best that you can and learn from your mistakes. And if you don't learn from your mistakes, try to, if you do it again, just kind of learn from it. And like, this looks really cute. Take accountability at the same time, but like, what I'm trying to say, like, just don't be ashamed for any mistakes that you've made, because just remember that you're doing the best that you can, and don't be too hard on yourself. I think the good thing about these times is that, like, we're learning how to change that. We're learning how to be more forgiving with ourselves and like not be so, harsh. I think that's the good thing about today, is we're definitely kind of getting into that mode of wellness and like taking care of ourselves the best way that we can, and prioritizing ourselves so that we can be better people to others. So let me know what you guys think in the comments. I gotta continue getting ready for work, but I just wanted to come on here and share my thoughts. Hopefully I upload this. All right, but bye.